Hello, and welcome to the DCIFF Film Chat Podcast. I'm Erin DeVos, and I'll be your host for this season. Join us for insightful interviews that explore the work of up-and-coming independent filmmakers from all over the world. If you're passionate about film and keen to learning about the creative process from the future cinema greats, this podcast is a must-listen for you. Our mission is to provide listeners with the engaging and informative conversations about successful and innovative films, including features, shorts, documentaries, animation, and web series from across the globe. The DCIFF Film Chat Podcast is a unique opportunity for independent filmmakers to have their voices heard in a way no other film festival can provide. You can listen to the DCIFF Film Chat Podcast on all podcast platforms or visit our website at DCIFF-indie.org/DCIFF-podcast. Thank you. Hey, Film Chat fans. This week's guests are Andre and Augusto, who are the filmmakers and directors of The Smoke Master. And let me tell you that they flew all the way in from Brazil to attend the 2023 DCIFF Film Forum. And they have been such a blast to speak with about their film, talking about the different elements and how they made their craft come to life, and also talk about their passion within the film industry and how they really want to see independent film really grow and how much of the challenges they have overcome in the recent years and in developing their film too. And so I can't wait to share more about their adventurous tale of determination, humor, and lots of smoke. And so it's been such an amazing journey. And even throughout the weekend, it was just so amazing of the stories that we've all embarked together, as a group. And so can't wait to share more about this interview. So yeah, let's just dive in.
Well, for starts, it's a cannabis-infused kung fu movie. Mm-hmm. It's a stoner movie. It's a kung fu movie. It's kind of in between those niches.
It's our first time here in DC. Of course, the first time in the film festival as well. And we're pleased to be here, waiting to see how the crowd will react to our movie, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Well, I mean, weed's legal here, so I can only imagine.
That's so cool for us to go. We've been able to go to places where weed is legal, and it's really cool for us because it's a freedom that we don't used to have in other places and in Brazil, our home. So
sure.
But well. We came up with the idea to the movie. Andrea spent 2 years in China learning kung fu, and when he came back, we started to train together. He's my teacher, and he trained kung fu with me. And we used to smoke, and we used to grow, and we used to train. And one day we watched The Drunken Master, and when we thought it's 2020, let's make a smoke master. It's time. Right? And we just
actually it was 2017.
Yeah. It's the 20s, and we wanted to. We just stopped training and started to make a movie. That's it.
We never thought it would be so hard. Yeah, to make independent movies is something else.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody knows with money things are much easier, but it's not only that. I mean, the fact that we are independent since the beginning, and we're still independent at this point. We have to find ways to make it possible to exist, the movie.
Yeah.
And it takes much more time for us than to form a proper film with more cash that can find by its ways. We have to find it.
Yeah.
So far it's been great, and to be here in Washington DC as well. So it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And was mostly the film filmed in China? Yeah.
No, actually, no.
It was all filmed in Brazil.
Yeah.
Parts in São Paulo, our hometown, which is a huge cosmopolitan city, yeah, like New York and stuff.
Mhm.
And parts is in a old farm in a tropical forest near the beach, almost near the beach in São Paulo, Brazil, in the state of São Paulo, which is an old 200-year-old farm where the master lives. And so it's
Yeah.
kind of urban and countryside
we
clashing.
we did have the plan to shoot some scenes in Taiwan or China,
Yeah.
but pandemic came.
Oh yeah. That's true,
And
yeah.
so we have to find another way to shoot that, and we end up shooting that also on the bigger area of São Paulo, in a place nearby where we get our water. But it's still São Paulo, it's still our main city. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no China in the movie, unfortunately. Maybe on Smoke Master.
No, I mean it was well done.
Yeah.
So that's why I was just
Sure.
like, oh, I wonder, like, you know, in the high mountains of China, you
No,
know.
no,
But that's the kind of it's so similar. We seeing the photos that he took in China and that area in Brazil. It's really similar.
Yeah.
Mountains and kind of the same trees and stuff.
Yeah, it does look like some South China areas. Not, I mean, China is just like Brazil. They have lots of different weathers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
And
true.
environments. North is in a way, South is different. But South China does remind a little bit of that area. The kind of hills, the kind of the color of the green. Yeah, it worked.
It worked.
It worked. But we do have lots of characters speaking Chinese during the movie, and so and we do pay homage to certain style of filmmaking that's basically from Hong Kong, Taiwan, and mainland China. So
Yeah.
there's lots of China there.
Yeah, a lot of influence
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
lots of
that's why I had
influence,
to
yeah.
ask. I was like, oh wow, like
No, to make this movie,
Yeah.
we had a study group, and we spent a year watching. Every Monday, we watched a different Chinese kung fu movie, and they have comedy kung fu movies, they have horror kung fu movies, they have classical kung fu movies. We watched like 100 of them
mhm.
to really dig in, because we liked Bruce Lee. We watched Bruce Lee movies, but the kung fu cinematography in China, in Taiwan, in Hong Kong, it's huge. It's huge, and it's we had to dig a little bit to really make a proper film that is not. It don't have this Hollywood style. It has our style mixed with the China kung fu movie styles and with the American stoner movies, because it's a stoner movie. And
Oh yeah.
for us, we say in Brazil, it's the first Brazilian stoner movie, so it's a thing.
No, it's a debut, so
Yeah, so we pay homage. We have hidden gems. We have Lebowski codes hiding in the movie. So everyone from like 18 to 70 will like the movie somehow.
definitely or a monologue that happens like in the film where it ends with the smoke. And so I loved that aspect of the film, you know, the style of like Kung Fu. I feel like it always comes back to the breath. Where I find me to be most present is in the single breath. And so this is a twofold type of question, but what is that saying, like, meaning, like, you know, be the smoke, and what that means, and also how can it be applied?
One of them, which is most maybe more obvious for Bruce Lee's fans, is because Bruce Lee said in a couple of interviews, "Be water, my friend." Which so we have our "be smoke, my friend." So we are paying homage to his sentence, but at the same time, when Bruce Lee said, be water, my friend, he's not inventing anything. That's pretty much a Taoistic thought, to be fluid like water.
And water can flow, water can crash.
Yeah, and that's Bruce Lee saying. And the same with smoke. It's something you can find in nature. You can find it coming out of a volcano. And the way it relates to the environment, it's fluid. And most Taoist or internal martial arts, the way of calling them, they use this sort of relaxation idea of the body. So fluid, like a smoke, like water.
Yeah.
Relaxed like a stoner.
Exactly, relaxed like a stone.
Yeah, be zen,
and at the same time, it's not necessarily just Zen. but you can have you can be angry and relaxed at the same time.
That's
Fun
true.
song, right?
Fun song, which means relax in Chinese.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's curious because now some athletes that practice MMA or other competitive sports, they are using CBD already, and some of them are already admitting that they smoke joints with THC because make them more relaxed, more chill in their body, and when they have to use it, they use it more wisely.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's not just invention. It's not just
It's not just a
filmmaking.
homage to Bruce Lee as
Yeah.
well. And
It's something you can.
that's it. Be smoke, my
It's easy to
friends.
find. Be smoke, my friend. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. And that brings to your point too, like with the industry, like kind of like seeing cannabis grow so much. Like there's the nanotechnology, seeing the properties and the health and mental health benefits that really come from cannabis. And I feel the film, like, it is like the plot line is mostly like, the kung fu, like the 3 generations of revenge that's going on, but also it kind of made me think of that like holistic healing property that it can bring. So I appreciate you guys mentioning that. And then to kind of go into what's the cannabis like filmmaking space like right now? Like, can you identify like any challenges or if there's things that are up and coming? And
You mean by doing a cannabis based film? What we got in the market? What sort
I
of
think the
reaction?
cannabis is
Yeah.
not the big issue for our international sales. We have a lot of Portuguese speaking and we have a lot of Chinese speaking. So in general, people will have to read subtitles at some point. So that's the main challenge for us abroad. But I don't think the marijuana it's a bad thing for sales. I don't think that way. But market is really square, and I don't know, and they are hurt now. And I mean, our movie is so commercial, and it's so Seth Rogen commercial, but market is kind of I don't know yet. So I think we have to try to reach out for this market.
Well, definitely.
Where is this market?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Augusto. I don't think the cannabis side, actually, that's on our side. Could help us a lot. It's a good moment to have this movie out there.
Yeah.
But I think that what happens is most people that control the business, that control the distributions, they
don't know what to do. They are like, what do we do? They don't know what to do. Where's the Marvel? And they don't know what to do. They have to do something because they are doing nothing. And people are not going to the movies. And I don't know. They have to do something. We had to learn and to do so many things that are not filmmaking things to do that movie. That come on. And now it seems that we have to fix the movie as well. To continue doing movies.
Like, oh no, not
Fix the movie theaters. Come on. They have to do something different from what they're doing now. I don't know. That's the main problem to every movie and every movie maker, independent or not. I know I changed the subject, but
oh yeah, no.
but I think it's a problem for everyone. They have to do something. We have to do something.
Yeah.
So for movie theaters, don't die. Movie won't die. People will watch it at home. But it's time to save movie theaters. I don't know why they are so afraid of. Put movies in the air. Put movies in your theaters. And don't be waiting for Marvel stuff to save your asses.
No, I completely agree because I feel like even, a lot of the films, like the features that are out there right now have been based on books. So like a lot of, like you see the cycle like within the film industry where it feels like no one's coming up with original ideas, like in that mainstream. And then you guys have such like a unique idea and like, you're one of the first like, cannabis films like in Brazil too. So I feel like that's huge. That's such like an opportunity. And I feel
in Brazil we are finding our way. In Brazil we know people, we can talk to people, we can show the things.
Yeah.
And here there's always a middleman. Now it's my turn. Yeah, there's always a middleman, someone that will not take your film there to them to see it. So it's always we got stuck in the system. And in Brazil we can find a way. We can be small among the system, you know.
Right.
In the US, it's much harder, much harder. If everyone, in order to talk to that person will love your movie, but you have to convince this person and this other person, and I think that's the main issue, and the fact that they are they put all their coins, all their money on only one.
All the eggs in one basket.
All the eggs in one basket. That's the perfect sentence for that. And they only do that with DC, not Washington DC, but like DC characters and Marvel stuff. You know?
No, I love Marvel stuff. I'm fucking nerd. I love all the stuff that Disney bought. You know, they know what they bought. But we are trying to break the bubble. That's it.
Yeah.
We need to know one person. We don't need to know 1,000 people in the business. We need to know one.
Yeah.
One guy that will really rock your world off, but we don't met that guy or that girl, that whatever they want to call themselves.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And that's why I love, like, you know, inviting, you know, not only you guys, but also like other filmmakers to come and like network together to be able to build those relationships. And so I feel like that's definitely been a challenge within, you know, the filmmaking industry, as well as like the film festivals itself. Like, we want to be able to showcase these films that are really like up and coming, to be able to captivate and really share these stories out there. So I definitely give you guys like a lot of credit for, you know, pushing yourself to like through that and trying to find those ways. It's very inspiring. And kind of on a related note, is there any advice that you would give to young filmmakers?
If you have an idea, quit everything and go for it. You know, but that's what we did. We put all our money in that movie because we believe in the idea, believe it's original, it's cool, we like it, it's about us, it's almost autobiographic sometimes. and so if you believe, if you have an idea, I mean, working on a script is kind of free. You only need time and a pencil or a computer if you have the money. That's it.
Yeah,
Don't quit.
I would say the exact opposite. I say don't do it.
That's how the film works.
Don't do it. Run away. Run to the hills. Don't make film. I mean, of course, I'll do that. I'll say that, but and I'm doing a movie. So, and I'll do the next one. I'll do the next one. So,
yeah, I love to hate.
Yeah, but we love to hate it. Yeah, exactly. I was telling one of the other filmmakers we met yesterday about an interview from an Austrian filmmaker, Michael Haneke.
Yes.
He did Funny Games, very good movies. And in this interview, he says that he hates cinema. He hates film. He hates every day. He hates all the way inside him. But there is one day that he likes cinema, is when he shows his movies. Rest is like, I wish I was fishing. I wish I was doing something else.
What am I doing?
I don't think exactly like that. But what I mean is, it's not going to be easy. As long as you really want to do it, go for it. But no, it's not going to be nice unless you're really lucky or amazingly rich, which is not us. we have to find other solutions. But in the end of the day, we have good moments. Not only when exhibited, we have good moments. We can make a nice environment on the set when we're shooting, so it's not as horrible as it can be.
Oh, well, no, love all of that. Like, you know, being able to see, like, you know, the twofold of the industry, like being able to like want to go for it, but just know that there are challenges along the way, but you'll be able to, if you believe, you can achieve. Like,
yeah, but unfortunately nowadays you have to do a little more than only filmmaking to filmmake. You know, to make a movie, you have to go a little on things that are not filmmaking, and unfortunately that's that, and you have to live with that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, well, I appreciate you guys coming out for today, and we're definitely excited to, you know, see your premiere tonight.
Cool.
With the Smoke Master. And where can folks find you?
Well, we can find us if you reach out to our Instagram page. You will be talking to us. So
Yeah, at the moment, yes. Hopefully soon somebody else will be there answering.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is pretty much us. And also we do have
tell our Instagram page.
Oh yeah, our Instagram is at the Smoke Master.
Smoke Master
Movie. Smoke Master Movie.
At Smoke Master Movie.
Yeah. And we do have a website, thesmokemaster.com. We do have Twitter, Facebook. It's quite easy. If you write the Smoke Master on Google.
If you write the Smoke Master on Google, you'll
We'll be there.
get two things.
Yeah.
Us and a couple of smokers, good smokers. I think we have to talk to those guys.
Yeah.
They do like smoking meat stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Grills, you know?
That will put yourself out there. So.
We have to do a barbecue.
We can make a joint venture with them one day.
A joint venture.
Yeah.
Well, definitely looking forward to our session later today.
Thank you.
Nice. Yes. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you very much. Washington, D.C. is beautiful. Thank you very much for everything.
This podcast is brought to you by the DCIFF supporters. We could not be here without all of you to be sharing this amazing outlet with filmmakers from around the world. If you are interested in supporting DCIFF, head on over to our website through the link description in the bio of this episode, or you can go right to the website, which is DCIFF-INDIE.org, to connect with us and learn more about our Future of Film programs, our festival, and also more educational opportunities in what we do with our high school students, community, and beyond. We look forward to your support.